To me, Jeremy Chinn is a top defensive player, or will be a top defensive player, as early as this coming season in 2021. Jeremy Chinn, to me, we want to talk about Vikings players that have some similarities. Now, I have to start by saying that what I'm about to say, again, will probably anger some people, but I feel like it has to be said because Antoine Winfield is a guy I have a lot of respect for, and there are two different body types in terms of what they provide for what they provided, because since Antoine Winfield Sr., that is not Junior, Sr. is retired, but I see a lot of similarities with a guy like Antoine Winfield Sr. and Jeremy Chinn. The only difference really is that Jeremy Chinn is 6'3", 230 pounds, and he's just a freak. Like, that's it. Antoine Winfield was like 5'9", $180, so 6'2", $180, not really similar in that regard. But what they did for their defenses, when I'm talking about that, is what they were like in terms of coverage, in terms of bringing pressure, in terms of being in the box. I see a lot of similarities. If you look back at the tape from Antoine Winfield when he played for the Vikings, he just did everything for the Vikings. That's what made him such a dynamic player, is he could bring it off the edge. The Vikings fans will remember that I believe it was the Joe Webb game that they ended up winning, that sack and scoop and score he had. And also, I think it was either block kick, can't remember off the top of my head. But you just saw a player that is so dynamic. Remind you of anybody we currently just saw that did that to the Vikings? Jeremy Chinn. Again, Jeremy Chinn has not recorded an NFL interception yet, so that's something in itself that it hurts his case a little bit in this regard. Excuse me, he's recorded one, and I was looking at the wrong thing. He's recorded one interception, has had a couple of forced fumbles, also had a sack. So if you just consider of how much these players are alike, I think you can definitely start to see that Jeremy Chinn could be the next Antoine Winfield Sr., that is, even though Junior has some talent. I'm excited to see what he does with the Bucs and in the NFL. But I'm starting to see some similarities between these two players, which is why I think that Antoine Winfield Jr., Jeremy Chinn is going to be a fantastic player moving forward. Jeremy Chinn is going to be a top defensive player as early as next season, just because of what he does for the Panthers in terms of being all over the football field, being able to tackle in the run game, as a coverage guy, everything. He is a big building block for that Panther defense. He's going to be special, and it's all going to start next year with him being a top defensive player if he stays healthy. I think he's going to be something to watch.